Sparkly you, welcome back to our channel. The video that you're about to see is taken from my live Friday night show, so you will see me chatting with my wonderful sparklies. And tonight we're looking at the birthstone for December, which is wonderful turquoise. Now you'll have to let me know, do you have a birthday in December? And did you know that turquoise was your birthstone? I hope you enjoy tonight's exploration. Let's listen in. And it's Friday night! Woo! Hi everybody, happy Friday! Lovely to have your company on this beautiful Friday evening in December. My goodness me, we're well into December now, aren't we? How's your Christmas shopping going? Mine's going okay. I've got to tell you though, I've got Christmas obviously in December, but we've got birthdays in December as well. So it's my dad's birthday, it's my littlest sister's birthday, it's my birthday, it's Adam's birthday. Oh my goodness, it's just crazy. So I have to sort of make separate lists, and I'm pretty much there. I'm not wrapped, nothing is wrapped. So yeah, let me know. Tell me that you're the same. Make me feel a little bit better. I've been chatting to most people that I've chatted to today have said that it's underway, their Christmas shopping. But they're not wrapped either, apart from one very organised person who was all ready, all wrapped, all done. Christmas tree up. I said, good grief, if you stuffed the turkey as well. That's so organised. So well done if that's you. I am very impressed, but it is most certainly not me. But it'll get done. It's fine. I hope you're having a lovely week, whatever you've been doing. Hi to Georgina. Happy Fridays. Lovely to have your company tonight. Now, tonight I thought that I would talk about the birthstone for December, because we talk a lot about Christmas things, don't we, in December? But not too much about December birthstones. So I'm going to do that tonight. I've got some gorgeous turquoise to show you. The traditional birthstone for December. It's new. It wasn't something that I was expecting. One of my lovely designers, do you remember a couple of weeks ago when I said, that's it now, we've got everything. We've got lots of different pieces to show you. We're full. But occasionally people do send me things and say, would you like this? And this happened this week, so designers are so naughty, because I never say, I don't think I've ever said no in the history of somebody sending me something sparkly. I've always said, yes, please take my money, here we go. I need it in my life. You'll see why in a minute, because they are beautiful, beautiful pieces. Happy Friday to Jeanette, lovely to have your company tonight. And they're so beautiful and obviously so apt as well, because it's December. I'm going to start with the earrings, some gorgeous little studs. So if you're shopping for somebody in December and you'd like their birthstone, then these are a great present at a great price. These are £25 little studs. Now, everything that I'm going to show you tonight in the turquoise is all handmade, and it's made in Sheffield here in the UK. Beautiful, beautiful turquoise. It's that really nice light blue turquoise. So they're going to sit just on your ear. I've got my little robins in tonight, and they're going to look super. They're £25, those ones. And then we've got something a little bit longer as well, a nice drop. You'll have seen this style in the Blue John, and now we've got this in the turquoise as well. It's this wonderful elongated marquee shape. Look. Isn't that gorgeous? Oh, she's doing a little dance there. And you can see the veins in the turquoise as well. Good evening to Pauline. Lovely to have your company tonight. Good evening, Linda. It's sparkle time. Lovely to be with you tonight. And the really nice thing about these is that they're so well balanced. So we've got a marquee shape on the front, a really nice long hook on the back. These can be changed into clips. I don't know if you saw my post earlier in the week. Any earrings that are on hooks, I can change to clips for you. Normally throughout the year, I can do that while you wait, but this time of year, I'll need a little bit of notice, and it might be that we need to do it overnight and you come back and collect the following day. So you can always, if you see something and you're coming in, you can always let me know and see if I can have them done for you. Just takes a little bit more time this time of year. Georgina says, lovely. Caroline says, happy Friday. Happy Friday to you, Caroline. Lovely to have your company tonight. And of course, you can use my little trick with these as well if you want even more security of putting one of your earring backs on there from one of your studs. Just borrow one of those and put that on the back. That's what I do with mine. And then, you know, when you're wearing scarves at this time of year and you're like this, and, you know, hats and everything like that, then yeah, it just gives you that little bit of extra security. So they're that beautiful blue, £65 those as the drops. And then a nice mini pendant as well. I'm going to show you that. A really nice light blue again. And we've got gorgeous little veins and little bits in there as well. Everything that makes the gemstone unique. And it's fabulous turquoise. It was, or is, thought of as a very protective stone. So it's thought to protect the wearer, often used to decorate shields and the bridles of horses in battle. And it was even thought to promote immortality, although I cannot vouch for that. But come and see me in 100 years and we'll see. We'll see how that goes. But that's the history of it. It's a beautiful, beautiful gemstone with just such a bejeweled history. Jane says, love those. Thank you, Jane. Jan says, December birthday here. Jan, happy December birthday. Oh, lovely. Happy birthday for you. Is it still to come or has it gone? Happy birthday. I won't sing, don't worry. Either way, you're safe. That's fine. So a nice solid setting there in the silver. Super popular dotty chain for this sweet little pendant. £55 the pendant. And then something just slightly bigger, but a just slightly different shape and a slightly different colour of turquoise as well. And of course, this is the wonderful thing about turquoise and all natural gemstones, really, that they are just unique as you are. Stephanie says, good evening. Good evening to Stephanie. Lovely to see you too. Thank you so much for helping me pick beautiful Christmas presents, says Stephanie, and loved seeing your beautiful boys. You are most welcome. Thank you for coming to see us. You chose some perfect pieces. It was so exciting, wasn't it? And the boys love seeing you too. They're here tonight. They're being suspiciously quiet tonight. I don't know why that is. I know that Adam is having food, so it could be that they are just sitting next to him, hoping for a little bite of whatever he's got. They had chicken for their lunch today because, you know, they're not spoilt at all. And the funny thing today is that we've had lots of doggy visitors today. So they've had, when the dog visitors come in, we often give them treats, and obviously the Cairns look and go, well, they're getting treats, that's not fair, they're getting treats, why aren't we getting treats? So we give them treats. But because we've had a lot of dog visitors today, they've just had treats all day, so they've done really well. So they're hoping that lots of dogs come and see us over Christmas because they get treats. Little monkeys. £55 this one, and a little pear shape. And then you've seen the next one that I'm going to show you before, but I'm going to show you again because she's just beautiful. Again, all set in silver, a faceted turquoise in here, which is very cleverly done. Can you see the facets at the edge? Just to give that different shape. A really nice generous bail here, and a chunkier chain on this one we've chosen, although you could have this on a dotty if you wanted to. I've just put her on a chunkier chain because she's a slightly bigger pendant, just to balance her a little bit more. All the chains that we're looking at tonight are 18 inches. That's our standard length, but you can go shorter if you want to. So you can go 16, 18 or 20 inches. So it'd be about 16 there or thereabouts, 18 there or thereabouts, and 20 just that little bit longer. And if you prefer even longer, then I can pop an extender in for you as well. So you'll have that choice online as well if you're shopping on our website, 16, 18 or 20 inch. But our most popular length is 18 inch. This one is, ooh, just hiding the tag there, £55 as well, this one. And again, all set in silver. And then a greener turquoise next to show you. A nice woven piece of turquoise, a gorgeous flower on the top. A beautiful, almost marble effect here. Pauline says hello to Stephanie. And Sarah says happy Sparkly Friday. Happy Sparkly Friday to you too, Sarah. We've been having cake and it's lovely. Thank you. Steph is an excellent cook. Yeah, really nice. It spoilt us for all of the cake, that's the problem. A gorgeous bail on there as well, a nice dotty chain there. And do you see what I mean about the greener turquoise? So this is how much turquoise can vary in colour. Let's pop them side by side. So a really nice light blue here, and then that green with the marble effect there, and the gorgeous Art Nouveau feel to this one with that little flower on the bail. Again, a nice generous bail there. So you could go for a thicker chain if you wanted to. This one's on our dotty chain. And again, it just adds to the playfulness of that pendant, I think, with that little flower there. It's quite a springy piece, this one, isn't it? Almost like a little bird's nest. And I love the different colours running through there. Emma says, evening LJ. Evening Emma, lovely to have your company. Beautiful pieces this evening, thank you. Gorgeous, one of my favourite gemstones, turquoise. Love it, absolutely love it. I always used to think when I was younger that I wanted a sparkly gemstone as my birthstone. I was always very envious of people who were in April and had diamond as their birthstone. But as I've grown older, I've fallen in love with turquoise a little bit. I like the fact that it's very unusual. It's very unique. Each piece is unique, and yeah, I just like the fact that it's a little bit different. So I've kind of come to terms with the fact that turquoise is my birthstone now, and I love it. I love all the different colours. I love all the different veins in there. I think it's absolutely amazing. £65 this one, and nice open back on that piece, so you can see the turquoise. And if you believe in the properties of the gemstones, I do. I know some people are kind of skeptical, and that's all right. A good healthy dose of skepticism is fine, but I do believe in a lot of the different properties of gemstones, and when you've got the back open on a piece, then you can have that piece resting on your skin, and that, legend tells us, helps you absorb the properties of that gemstone just that little bit easier. Lynn says, love the green on the dotty chain. Thanks, Lynn. She's gorgeous, isn't she? Absolutely fabulous. And that dotty chain, again, just so beautiful, finishing off really nicely. Good evening to Tracy. Lovely to have your company tonight. So December birthstone there in the turquoise. £65 that one. Oh, see, we knew it wouldn't last. That's Moriarty having a little bark in the back. And I must say hello to Leslie as well. Hello, Leslie. I know that you watch, but you don't comment, and Adam reminds me to say hello to you. So hello. I hope you're having a lovely evening as well. Now we've got a little bit of a different shape for our next one, a little rectangular one. And a really nice size of this one. I think it was Moriarty then that reminded me about you, Leslie. It was Maury just barking to say, just say hello to Leslie. I don't know, I'm not quite sure what he's barking. It's not Friday Night Naughties tonight. They've both been quite quiet actually today. A couple of people have commented, and I've said, yeah, it makes me nervous. I wonder, I kind of wonder what they're up to. So a nice rectangular piece, and again, a generous bail. Moriarty is on the naughty list this week because we were having food at the shop the other day at Adorn, and obviously if people come in while we're eating, then we'll get up and we'll, you know, have a chat, and we'll help them with jewellery and that kind of thing, and we leave our sandwiches on the side. Now, after years and years and years and years with Gandalf, who was very, very good and never went near our food at all, and Heathcliff's very good as well, actually. So we don't think about it now, really. We just, anything that's going to be really bad for them, I never ever risk. And I never did with Gandalf, even though he never touched anything, you know, so chocolate, mince pies, you know, I can't think of a billion other things that are dangerous for dogs, but onions, that kind of thing, anything like that, I'll make sure it's well out of the way, because, you know, it's just not worth them just thinking about it once, is it? But your normal thing, like your sandwiches and that kind of thing, yeah, we just put them on the side. So Adam had done this, and he'd made us fish finger sandwiches because he's an absolute angel, and we were eating those, and we were both chatting to customers. And when Adam had finished and the customer had gone, very pleased with their jewellery, which is always nice, Adam came back into the office, and if you've been to Adorn, then you'll know that we've got, if you haven't, then we've got our shop here, and then we've got our counter here, our desk, and then you kind of come behind the counter, we've got a little safety gate, and then we're in the office part with our, what we call our living room, because that's what it is effectively, with the puppies. So they're in there, and Moriarty likes to jump on Adam's chair, and that's fair enough, and he was fast asleep. But then Adam came down and saw what he thought was Moriarty just about to lick his sandwich. So he whipped it out of the way. Okay, we've saved that. He sat down, bit into it, and there were no fish fingers inside. So not only had he stolen the fish fingers from the sandwich, he'd stolen them from in between the bread. I mean, when you talk about naming puppies, you're always warned that they will grow into their name. And I mean, come on, how much of an evil genius is that? We didn't steal the whole sandwich. We didn't steal the fish fingers and throw the bread there. No, we did it very unnoticeably. We stole the fish fingers from between the sandwich. So Adam bit into it and bit into effectively 2 slices of bread. So he had the double whammy of not only had his fish fingers been stolen and his lunch been eaten, he also knew that a puppy had been at his sandwich. So not a good day. So honestly, Moriarty's got some making up to do. He's such a naughty puppy, but honestly, it was so funny. You can't be cross with him. If he comes in a bit, I'll show you his little face. He's so difficult to be cross with. Hi to Wendy. Happy Friday. It's lovely to have your company tonight. Hey to Anita. Reggie and Freddie say hello to Heathcliff and Moriarty. Oh, hello Reggie. Hello Freddie. The Whippy Woos. I hope you're very well. Tracy says, love a fish finger sarnie. Tracy, me too. It's one of those things that it's comfort food, isn't it? Really, really nice. And Adam is very good cook. He makes the best fish finger sandwiches, honestly. So you see, you all find that funny as well, I know. And that's why, because it's so difficult to stay cross with him. Honestly, it really is. Adam tried but couldn't. He managed about 2 seconds and then it was just hilarity that he'd actually stolen the middle of the sandwich. Such a naughty boy. £75 this one. A solid back, a nice solid silver. You could actually wear this back to front if you wanted to. Not now, it's got my fingerprints on. Haven't got a cloth to hand, but there. So that's the turquoise at the front. And then let me show you if you wanted to wear it on the reverse. I used to say this is a kind of, you could almost wear this backwards, but having seen the finish on these pendants now, you can. So you could actually have a plain pendant for the day if you wanted to, and then that turquoise would be next to your skin. Easily wearable back to front. £75 that one. Now the next piece that I'm going to show you, again, you have seen this design, or you may have seen this design depending on which shows you watch, in Blue John. This one is in turquoise. It's almost like a little fob. Do you remember the, I don't remember, do we? But you know, the old-fashioned seals where you seal in wax to seal an envelope or to stamp your signature. This is what this reminds me of. Hi to Sandra. Happy Friday. Lovely to have your company tonight. And happy Sparkly Friday to Sharon. Sharon says, I'm late. Just remembered it's Friday night and you're not at work. Yay! Welcome. And do not worry. A queen is never late, Sharon. Just sometimes her subjects arrive a little early. So the gorgeous filigree of this, I just adore. The turquoise in the bottom. Again, a nice generous bail on there. If you can hear some digging, by the way, it's the puppies digging themselves in. I think that's Heathcliff. It's a tired thing. Do your dogs do the same when he's really, really tired? Gandalf used to do it as well, and they kind of dig themselves a fake hole in fake soil in the carpet. It's fabulous when you've got, you know, just digging your rugs up there. Why not? Get in there. Why not? So it's all open, so you can see the turquoise just ever so slightly from the front, but the feature of the turquoise is on the bottom, so it's like a little hidden piece there. Again on the super popular Dotty, and I just love that chain, and again at £75. Jeanette says, love the fob shape. Me too, Jeanette. It's gorgeous, isn't it? Very Victorian. Anita says, oh, I like that. Very unusual. Very different, this piece, isn't it? Yes, very. Got that kind of vintage vibe to it, which I just love. Absolutely love. And then we've got a nice classic, if you're a classic kind of person, a nice classic oval here as well. Again, that gorgeous blue, summer sky, I always think. And turquoise looks great with a tan as well. When I've got a tan, it looks absolutely fabulous, which is approximately never. I had a slight tan once when we used to work in the Caribbean, and I was just a slightly darker shade of milk. But yeah, I'll dig out some photos and I'll show you just to prove it. I actually had tan lines, the only reason I wore a watch. So again, you could wear that one backwards should you want to. It's got a tiny little stamp on the bottom for your 925 for your silver. Again, it's handmade in Sheffield. And again, it's got that super popular dotty chain. These pieces are so tactile. Really nice, really, really smooth. A beautiful finish for them. Absolutely gorgeous. Linda says, gorgeous. Thank you, Linda. Wendy says, I've got my Christmas earrings on I purchased from you. Thank you, Wendy. Oh, gorgeous. 'Tis the season. I'm glad that you're enjoying wearing them. Sharon says, Zena digs in the covers on the sofa and rearranges the cushions. Yeah, yeah, we have kind of, you know, if we get up, I mean, when I go and sit down later on now, after I've done the show, there will not be space. I will have to sort of kind of squeeze myself in between the puppies. And then they look at you as if to go, well, you go and sit in the basket. You were here last. I mean, what can you do? Honestly. So that's a really nice oval shape, that one. £75 again. Let me give you some context and let's just pop that on just to show you where that's going to sit and how big that's going to be. So there or thereabouts, a little bit lower on the 18, slightly lower again on the 20, slightly higher on the 16, and that's 40, 46 and 50 centimeters if you're a centimeters and millimeters person. As I've mentioned before, when I measure gemstones, whoops, because that was how I was taught, I always measure in mil. But when I was learning about chains and bracelets, I had somebody who used to work in feet and inches, so I learned chains and bracelets in inches, and that's why I do chains and bracelets in inches. Although to be fair, it is a standard sort of across the jewellery board, if you like. So you will see a lot of chains and bracelets because we're all used to it. We all sort of know, you know, 18, 16, 20 inch, that kind of thing. But you'll see the sometimes the younger companies, she says, old woman of the hills, but the younger companies will go in centimeters. But yeah, that's roughly, we do both on the website, so inches, and I do a translation to centimeters. Let me show you this piece. It is not turquoise. It's got absolutely nothing to do with tonight's show, apart from the fact that it's blue. Adam had displayed it on the same shelf as the turquoise, so it really popped. And it's an agate. It's a double-sided agate, but it's a swivel fob. And I just love, love, love this piece. You know I like an unusual piece of jewellery. It's what we specialise in. It's got all the sort of filigree work around the edge. It's got those two gorgeous stones, so the gorgeous green agate there and the gorgeous blue agate. And when I say a swivel fob, you can see, so I can turn that there without turning the pendant round. And I just love that. It's a really simple thing. Well, it's not a simple thing to make. It's a very, very genius. Very genius? A very difficult thing to... My brain was going, come on, the word's there, let's find it together. It's a very difficult piece to make in if you're a silversmith. It's just getting so that spins nicely, but it's not too loose. That's the clever part about it. It's got the open work around the edge of the gemstone. I tell you what, it's not even near to Christmas yet. We've not even started doing 7 days a week yet, and I'm already losing my marbles, honestly. What are we going to be like? A nice generous bail there, a heavier chain on this one, and you could go heavier again if you want to. Now, I did mention, ages and ages ago now, that you can always make your chain more chunky if you want to. So you can pay a little bit extra and you can have that nice chunky chain. I've got some gorgeous snake chains in at the moment. I've got some lovely Prince of Wales chains in, which are very nice. So if you do want a chunkier chain, then just ask it. Depending on the piece, it might add maybe, I don't know, between 15 £30 for something a little bit more chunky, and then up depending on how chunky we want to go. But this one could easily, and it would easily fit on your Adorn talk as well. I just love, love, love that piece. £65 this one. Wendy says, love the filigree one, very unusual. Thanks, Wendy. Anita says, it's like a Christmas bauble. Oh, it is like a Christmas bauble. I love that. Anita says, wow, face is gorgeous. Georgina says, that is gorgeous. Sharon says, very unusual. Linda says, wow, thank you. You're loving this one. I knew you would. I love it too. It's gorgeous. And then let me show you some rings, shall I? So the pieces that I've shown you there, the turquoise isn't online. If I'm brutally honest, I don't think it's going to make it to the website. I just don't. We're open 7 days a week now, and I've been uploading some pieces today. So some of the brooches and some of the blue john that I showed you a couple of weeks ago. So in between seeing people today, I've been putting that on the website, but I don't think these are going to make it online. So if you are, if you can't come in, if you are that little bit further away, then do let me know. You can get in touch and I can post them out to you and we can arrange payment. So don't worry, you can pay over the phone or you can bax, or we can invoice via PayPal or something like that. So don't worry about that. But yeah, so do get in touch about those, because I genuinely, normally I'll sit here and go, yeah, they'll be on the web, they'll get there eventually. I really don't think these will. I think I will aim to get them on, and I don't think that will happen. Let me show you some rings. This ring is on the website. I'm going to take I'm wearing my blue john today. I'm going to take that one off. Take that one off. Wearing 2 blue john today. And I'm going to put this one on. This is a sensational ring. It's a beautiful opal. It's surrounded by diamonds on 18 karat yellow gold. She's just over £4,100, so she's £4,155. And she reminds me of the earth as seen from a distance. She's got that beautiful luster, and you can see that she's catching the light there. Gorgeous oval opal, those sparkling diamonds just really showing her off to perfect effect. Yellow gold, 18 karat yellow gold, this one. And she's just absolutely stunning. She's one of those pieces that's a wow piece. So you're going to see her across the room. She's very noticeable. She looks gorgeous when she's worn. She does everything that a statement ring is supposed to do. She catches the light, she bounces the light, she plays with those colours. The opal in here has got a beautiful luster. Really beautiful shots of vivid green across that pale blue. Such a gorgeous colour. Absolutely wonderful. She's a size M for marvellous and a half, M and a half. Now we will be able to get her adjusted, but only until the beginning of next week. I'm just going through in my head where we are date wise. Yeah, so if you came in the beginning of next week, we'd be able to have her adjusted for Christmas. If you needed to, she might fit. She's absolutely gorgeous. She's on our website, so you can pop over and see more details. I don't actually want to take her off. She's so comfortable to wear as well. Jeanette says, beautiful. Thank you, Jeanette. She's got a really low profile, but that, do you see that basket setting underneath? It just gives the gemstones that lift. So you're going to let the light go through all of your diamonds there and that opal. Absolutely stunning. Love that. And then I've got some topaz to show you tonight as well. Let me just pop this one on. So in here, I've got blue topaz, citrine, amethyst, and peridot. And she's like a little candy cane, isn't she? She's again on 18 karat white gold. And she's got this wonderful mix of gemstones, which is a gorgeous, it's pastel colours, but very vivid pastel colours. They're not kind of wishy-washy. They've got that, just that pull to them. A beautiful deep amethyst on the bottom. So we've got the February birthstone there. Topaz, the blue, is November's birthstone. Citrine's the alternate November birthstone. Peridot is the August birthstone. So 3 birthstones in there. She's got that wonderful split shank, do you see there, which makes her super comfortable to wear. And all of the gemstones are surrounded by diamonds. Absolutely wonderful. She's £1,945, 1945, and she is a size M for marvellous. And we've got a similar effect here, but this time we've used sapphires. And these are just absolutely beautiful. So pink sapphire, blue sapphire, yellow sapphire, green sapphire, orange sapphire. And did you know that sapphires could come in different colours? Sapphires can come in any colour apart from red, because the red sapphire is a ruby. So you can go all through the different shades of pink, but you can never have a red sapphire. They're from the same family, and a red sapphire is a ruby. So this one is £1,355, 1355. All those different coloured sapphires there in the flower. Oh, Moriarty likes this one. And a diamond at the centre there as well. Gorgeous diamonds in the shoulders. And again on the 18 karat white gold. She's the size N. N for naughty or N for nice, depending on what list you're on. And again, we can have her adjusted, but you'd need to come and see me in the next couple of days so we can have her adjusted in time for Christmas. Let's have a look at a slightly smaller opal, shall we? Only smaller in comparison to the one that I've shown you tonight. She's a beautiful opal. Again, look at the luster in here. And the demons? No, they're not demons. They're definitely diamonds. The diamonds either side are just stunning, and they set that opal off to perfect effect. We've got half a carat of diamond there in total, so half a carat with both of those put together, and 71 points of the opal just over. Do you remember me saying that we often get a better price for you if we go just over or just under a round number? If that's the case, if we can say 71 instead of 70, then we will do that, and especially if it's a good price for you. Just over £4,000 this one, 4,065, 4065, and she's an M for marvellous again. Shall we have a look at a pink sapphire? Oh, I don't know what's going on in there tonight. I think somebody's dared to walk past our house. But with Moriarty, it could be just past our house, just over the road, or just a little bit further. The whole of that is his territory, the whole of the street. He gets really cross, especially if he's been woken up. Pink sapphire. Look at the gorgeous colour on the pink sapphire. Fabulous oval there. Georgina says looks like a flower. It does, the multi-sapphire one. And Jeanette says so different and beautiful. Thank you very much. The gorgeous colour in this one, that beautiful soft pink, I just absolutely love. Little diamonds on either side just to add that sparkle, perfectly cut again, and that pink sapphire in the middle, and 18 karat white gold for your band. £2,175 that one, 2175. She's a size M for marvellous. And again, if you come and see me sooner rather than later, then I'll be able to have her adjusted for you, and you'll be able to wear her under your Christmas tree on Christmas morning. Slightly little sapphire here, slightly smaller. She's a teeny tiny size. She's a size I for indigo. So if you know somebody with smaller fingers, then this could just be the one for you. 18 karat white gold again, and that beautiful pink sapphire in the middle, with two sparkling diamonds, one on either side. Looking beautiful. That oval shape really elongates the finger. It's a lovely shape to wear, and it's having a moment this year. The oval is just the shape du jour, or the shape de year. Linda says beautiful, thank you. Sharon says pretty, thank you. It's gorgeous, isn't it? Absolutely wonderful, that one. I do love the pink sapphire. It's very unusual. I'm trying to think, I'm sure I did an engagement ring in a pink sapphire, which was really different. Here's a nice eternity style ring. Now the spread on this one is just wonderful. It goes straight across your finger. 18 karat white gold again, and pink sapphire there. And this one is £1,350, 1350. She's a size K, K for king. But again, we can have her adjusted and make her bigger or make her smaller for you, whatever's necessary. So I'm going to put those all on so you can see which ones I've shown you tonight, whilst I tell you that we are open every day at Adorn now, from now until Christmas. So we're open daily from 10 until 5, and then we're open on Sundays from 12 until 3. So plenty of time for you to come in and shop. If you're shopping online, of course, we're 24/7 and we're posting out every day. I would advise at this time of year that you use the special delivery option, and special delivery just make sure that you get there. We do have a recorded option as well. Normally they're very good, they're within 1 to 2 days, but at this time of year, because it's so busy at the post office, then they tend to take a little bit longer. Now our last order date, do you know, I've done this twice today, and can I get that last order date in my mind? I can't remember. I think it's the 19th, but it's on the website anyway. And that's the last day will be guaranteed for Christmas. If you've got a birthday in January, then it's also good to get those orders in before Christmas as well, because we're in Twixtmas. So we're here, we're closed Christmas Day, Boxing Day, and the 27th. And then we're open 28th, 29th, 30th, and then we're closed for about 3 weeks, I think, this year. So if you have got a birthday or an occasion there, then it would be best to get your order in with the last Christmas post if we're posting out to you, just to make sure that it gets there on time and before we go on our break. So they're the fabulous rings that I've shown you this evening, along with the wonderful turquoise. I hope you enjoyed the show tonight. I very much enjoyed having your company. I always do on a Friday. I really look forward to our Friday nights together. Now we're back at Adorn tomorrow, that's Saturday, and we're there from 10 until 5. We'll be there then on Sunday from 12 until 3, and every day after as well. So plenty of time if you want to come in, say hi, and choose those Christmas presents. Do come nice and early. If there's a piece that you're thinking of buying, then some of the collection, you can always get in touch and ask me what the stock's like. Some of the collections, the Nutcracker is super limited now. I think I've got one pendant and maybe one set of earrings or 2 sets of earrings. I know they're very limited because we looked today and said, oh gosh, we could do with having some more Nutcracker pieces. Nope, gone. So yes, so if you're thinking of the Nutcracker particularly, there's a couple of others as well. Christmas Mouse with the present, they're very limited now. Yeah, anyway. So come in and choose them nice and early. Georgina says, fabulous. Oh, don't forget as well, while we're talking about ordering nice and early, you can still put deposits on pieces for Christmas. So if your payday is right up near Christmas, which I know a lot of people is, it's fine. Just come and put a deposit on the piece that you like, and then you can come in after payday and you know that you've got it. Christmas shopping sorted. Hashtag Christmas made easy at Adorn. I hope you have a fabulous night, whatever you're doing, and a wonderful weekend as well. I'm sending lots of love from my home to yours. And remember, until next we meet, say it with me, eat, sleep, sparkle, repeat. And I'll see you soon. Bye, everybody. Bye. See you soon.